inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Robbie Ray gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Pretty good stuff from the left side. He's gone through a couple of different deliveries. He used to have that long flowing delivery, then with that short pocket path delivery. One thing he can do, Matt, when he's on, he can strike some people out. That good hard fastball, that hard slider. You'll know early if he's on. If he has a quick 1-2-3 inning, you'll know right away that Robbie Ray's brought his A game.
Here's Robbie Grossman, and we are set for baseball here this evening. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
First pitch, 7:07.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air to right field. Hernandez is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Schoop can keep up the hot bat. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Jonathan Schoop is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. 287 the average coming in. 18 homers and 65 RBIs. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive. I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And there are two away now. The next batter is Jeimer Candelario, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering.
Inside ball.
Just getting started at the Rogers Centre. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Up high. 2-1 now.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Simeon is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It's the Tigers nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Tyler Alexander gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So now into the box is Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. This pitch is popped up. And he's retired here, 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 28 home runs and 71 runs batted in. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he begins play with a very respectable 35 home runs for the season. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the Blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2 out, nobody on. In for a strike. It's 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Miguel Cabrera. First offering. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
That is good.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. And now the first pitch. Slow roller out to short. Bichette's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
That is good. The left fielder really Castro.
Stepping up is Willie Castro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one. Count
No
1-0.
score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here's the pitch.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Sent on the ground out to second. Simeon's there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. It's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch on its way. And he'll start in with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at ball one. The average coming in at 266. 14 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well. And then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
Alexander will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He comes in at 262 on the year. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Swinging a ground ball to third. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Weekly hit to third. reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. Daz Cameron the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1 the count. A ballman, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. And with 1 away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. Next up for Detroit, Zach Short, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Third inning, no score to this point.
Nope,
and this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 17, Grayson Greiner.
Next to stand in is Grayson Greiner. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First delivery to him.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Two out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
3-0 to him now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And the count will be full. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now. designated hitter, Reese McGuire.
Number 7.
First pitch of the AB now. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Short is there. One pitch, one out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate, Santiago Espinal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Next, it'll be Bo Bichette. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now into the box, Robbie Grossman. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
0-2.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. This is foul right side. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. It gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
Count 0-2.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle and a rather easy first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
So next to bat will be Jeimer Candelario. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience. trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Grossman stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first at bat in the inning. The pitch. Semien is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. 29 home runs for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
It's a 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
No outs, nobody on. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And you can see the top two pitch velocities here. 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Now one down with the bases empty, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And now the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Hernandez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 23 for him thus far as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. She'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He popped out in his first trip. And he takes a cold strike one. One out, nobody on. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Full count.
Changeup taken for ball three, well below the zone. And a fastball misses there, ball four.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now to the plate, Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Kirk, the native of Mexico. This is his second year as a major leaguer. 50th pitch of the game on its way. To the left side, but it's well foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Reese McGuire would be next. The 3-0. And it's fouled away. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Gurriel leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Grossman is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The first baseman, number 55.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Renato Nunez.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And that one yanked just foul. The 2-2 one more time.
We got full count.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Willie Castro, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-1.
Hey.
Fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Daz Cameron.
At the plate now, Daz Cameron. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2 and 2. A full count, 3 and 2 to the Tigers center fielder.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 2-0. Striding forward now is the DH. Reese McGuire comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 7.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And stepping in, Santiago Espinal. He bounced out last time up. Stretch. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. One there. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. Ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here it comes, 1-0. In there, now the throw. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Blue Jays held in check, but they're on top 2-0. Now at the plate is Zach Short. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. There's a base hit on the line. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box, Grayson Greiner, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. The 1-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. So a full count now. Robbie Grossman, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Robbie Grossman, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Here comes another 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Ready on 1 and 2. I'm trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. He hits it hard on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
To the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's a look over to first.
He's good.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. Erasmo Ramirez will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Erasmo Ramirez.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First delivery to him.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Castro will be there to put it away for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit. At the plate, Alejandro Kirk, and he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Short ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Rendell Grichuk.
So the next to bat will be Rendell Grichuk. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play.
You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
Strike 2.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
A pause. And the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Guerrero over at second. Gurriel on at first with 2 down. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still lead it 2-1. Trent Thornton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57,
New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the DH, Miguel Cabrera. First delivery to him.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 55, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Willie Castro. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here comes the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in will be Reese McGuire. It was a walk in his last trip.
Hitter, number 7.
He's set. Here it comes. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
The 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes, it counts.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Into the box now, Santiago Espinal. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball inside.
High in the air out to center field. Cameron is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
the batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Next up, Marcus Semien, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Two and one, here it is. Sliced hard on the ground. Scope has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 2-1. Trevor Richards has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Trevor Richards.
Harold Castro will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Castro.
From the stretch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Castro, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is in his 4th season as a major league player. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A pause, and the 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. And this is lined into left field, and a welcome to the ball game there as he's got himself a pinch hit single.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box, Zach Short. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Outside,
fastball well outside. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Digging in next, Grayson Greiner. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Castro, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul. 2-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 2-1. Harold Castro is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Kyle Funkhauser is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Kyle Funkhauser.
Now to bat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singled last time up.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls,
Funkhauser primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground. And when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls. When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he grounds one briskly to short. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, that they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Jordan Romano comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jonathan Stope. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Hernandez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of a 3 spot. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And they'll take this on to first. And they're down to their final out. 2 away. Next to dig in, Miguel Cabrera. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball one.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he fouls this one off. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Jays took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Robbie Ray gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Jordan Romano records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
¿Quién me va a parar? Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludos en la federal y en la estatal. Cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden valvular. Yo siempre escuché la Supra o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix. Viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy.
Here's our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.